How about now, Davis? I don't know what's going on with that. I got a new computer, and that never used to happen, but recently it's been happening where the sound's not working. You have to disconnect the mic and reconnect it. I don't know why it's doing that. No problem. I just talked to myself for 15 minutes. William Perry, Jonathan Mingo, nice silver Zay Flowers. Said Ravens. So as I was saying, the best parallel for rookies you're probably going to get is that blue glitter, followed by hollow, and then the blue scopes. And some of those emoji variations do pretty good too. And then on Wednesday we got flawless release. This is going to be the first time, and we've been doing this 4 or 5 years. First time I've ever been allocated a box of flawless. So we got a box or a briefcase, I should say, of flawless coming in for Wednesday release. I'm still figuring out how I want to break it. It's a super expensive product, but we'll figure it out. I was thinking maybe like a 10 spot serial number, get a number 0 through 9. I feel like that's the most cost efficient way to do it. Zay Flowers, Blue Scope. We could do a 32 spot random teams, but I don't know if that would fill. It'd be like 125 a spot at 32 spots, and I just don't know if that would fill. I think we could get a handful of guys together to fill a 10 spotter, but 32 at that price, I don't know. Jim McMahon, BJ Ojolari, Blue Scope, Cardinals. From what I saw earlier today, they're pre-selling for about $4,500 a briefcase. I could come under that. We'd probably be breaking around $4,000 for the briefcase. So far and away the most expensive box we'd ever opened. John Mechie, Luke Schoonmaker, Cowboys, Nolan Smith, Hollow. Brandon Ayuk. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Bryce Young, Trevor Lawrence, Brees Hall. Brian Urlacher, Cam Smith, Brenton Strange, and Justin Jefferson. I tried getting on that fight on Netflix probably about 15 minutes before it started, and it wouldn't let me on. It was just giving me a buffering screen, but I finally got on. And then, of course, there's 3 people on the card before they even fight. It'll probably be midnight before they get off. Justin Fields, Felix Uzma for the Chiefs, OJ or DJ Johnson, Mike Allstott. Felix Uzma. I bet on Mike Tyson. I got him at plus 220 on the money line. I thought that was sounded like a good bet, but I don't know anything. Jordan Addison, Kenny Pickett, Silver, Dexter Lawrence. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe they'll take the gloves off and it'll just be an all out battle. That'd be nice. I don't think so, but that'd be nice. DJ Johnson, Blue Scope. Mozzie Smith. Jonathan Mingo, rookie phenom for the Panthers. Is it Jason? Blue Scope. Appreciate everybody being patient on this one. I thought it would fill a little quicker than it did, but kind of hit a snag there on those last 10 or so teams. Yeah, product releases have been slow, but we're about to get dumped on again. I don't know why they keep releasing products in batches like this. It's an issue. They'll drop like 5 or 6 products in 1 month, and then you don't see anything for 2 months, and then they'll drop another huge batch on one after another. And it's like you have no time to break the stuff that's coming out because you got to get on to the next one coming. Michael Pittman, Felix Uzma, Best Tutties, Kyle Pitts, Drake London for the Falcons. Adam Vinatieri. Terrell Suggs, Broderick Jones, Shaq Thompson Silver, Cooper Kupp. Alec Pierce, Jordan Addison, Blue Scope for the Vikings, Tucker Kraft, Brock Purdy. All right, 3 down, 7 to go. Max Crosby, Parker Washington, George Kittle, Chain Reaction, Javon Curse, Jamari Connor for the Chiefs, Devin Witherspoon, got Tajay Spears for the Titans. First year fresh for the Titans, TJ Watt. Aiden Hutchinson, Tajay Spears, Blue Scope, Titans, Dorian Williams, Alan Lazard. Old Taj. Jalen Petrie, Anton Harrison, Drew Brees Silver, John Randall. Odell Beckham, Devon Achane, Lucas Van Ness Hollow, Aaron Donald. Come on. Achane's been very solid this year. He's been not as explosive as he was last year, but just like crazy runs, but he's been pretty good. Shaq Thompson, Bryce Young, Blue Scope for the Panthers. Bryce Young picked up a win the other week too. Tavius Robinson, Cade Otton. Got the old Saints. All right, 4 boxes down. Brian Burns, Jalen Hyatt, Mozzie Smith, Gronk. Demario Douglas for the Patriots, Blue Scope, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Hendon Hooker. First year fresh for Detroit. Rookie quarterback class is looking pretty good this year. Drake May's been pretty solid. Jaden Daniels has been great. Caleb Williams has been bumpy, to say the least. He had a nice little stretch there for a few weeks, but it's turned sour these past few weeks. Drake London, Darius Davis for the Chargers, Terrell Davis, Tua. I'm excited to see Michael Penix in a couple of years. We'll see. Jordan Love, Jake Haener, Blue Scope, Miles Murphy, DK Metcalf. I think sitting is the way to go. I know not all franchises are in the position to let rookie quarterbacks sit, but that don't mean sitting like 4 games. You get 2 years under your belt, I think you have a really good chance when you do get in there. Josh Allen, Jackson Smith-Njigba, DK Metcalf, Saquon Barkley, especially if you can sprinkle them in on like blowouts, end of games, maybe like fourth quarters. Ickey Woods, Aiden O'Connell, Blue Scope, Tyler Scott, Keenan Allen. Travis Etienne, DTR for the Brownies, Blue Scope, Quentin Johnston, Michael Thomas. Josh Jacobs, Dalton Kincaid, Diamond Hands, Justin Jefferson, and Sauce Gardner for the Jets. Davis, did you go to the Saints game last Sunday? I almost went last second, and then I just told myself I knew what was going to happen, so I was just like, I'm not doing it. I had a pretty solid feeling we'd lose that game. Mark Andrews, Derek Hall, Randall Cunningham, Silver, Najee Harris. Fun game for Saints fans, though, I'm sure. I knew a few people that went. Luke Kuechly, Keaton Mitchell, Bruce Smith, Tyler Lockett, Russell Wilson, Trenton Simpson, Blue Scope, Hendon Hooker, Mike Williams. Derek Stingley Jr., Stetson Bennett, Blue Scope for the Rams. Dontavian Wicks, Harrison Smith. Alright, we need a short print here. We need a glitter. Definitely need a downtown. And we need an autograph. Kyle Pitts, Joey Porter Jr., Quentin Johnston, Tyreek Hill. I'm running through my bets this weekend. Some tough games to pick on Sunday. Lot of games under 4 points on the spreads, which is unusual. Fiocco Jr., Blue Scope for the Cowboys. Trey Tucker, Hassan Reddick, Usually I can get a pretty good feel about who's going to win a game. There's just a lot of toss-up matchups this week. DJ Moore, Mekhi Blackman, Blue Scope. I keep Falcons at Broncos. That's a toss-up game. Broncos been playing pretty good. Browns at New Orleans. That's another toss-up game. Who else is playing? 49ers, Seahawks. Obviously, I'd probably lean 49ers, but the line's like 6.5. I kind of like the Seahawks getting 6.5. Andre Rison, Tyreek Stevenson, Odell Beckham Jr., Jason Taylor. Nice little Odell Silver. Ravens. And then Detroit's given 13.5 against the Jags. Jamal Charles, Garrett Williams, Saquon Barkley, Myles Garrett. I don't like big lines like that, especially in the NFL. It's not college football. Christian Watson, Darnell Washington, Blue Scope for the Steelers. 13.5 points is a lot of points in the NFL. Sean Clifford, George Kittle. Feels like NFL has been pretty low scoring this year. I don't know if that holds up. It just feels like it, though. If you play fantasy football, you probably notice it. Russell Wilson, Elijah Cansey, rookie recruit, C.J. Stroud. I did hear like one interesting stat, like 300-yard passing games are like way down this season. I can't remember the exact numbers, but it was like half or a quarter compared to last season of 300-yard passing games. Luke Kuechly, Rashawn Johnson, Hendon Hooker, Tyler Lockett. Mark Andrews, Jacorian Bennett for the Raiders, Blue Scope, Tyler Lacey, Najee Harris. I don't know. We were spoiled for a lot of years with Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers, all those guys. Travis Etienne, Derek Hall, Ryan Tannehill, Silver, Michael Thomas. Derek Stingley, Dalton Kincaid, DJ Johnson, Silver, and Harrison Smith. Sam Hubbard, Christian Gonzalez for the Patriots, Dontavian Wicks, and Traylon Burks. Anybody jumping in some Topps Chrome update breaks? I got into that big time last year. I haven't hopped in anything yet this year with the MLB debut patches, patch autographs. Jared Goff, Nolan Smith, Kaylee Ringo, Brian Dawkins. I saw what the Pittsburgh Pirates were offering up for that Paul Skeens MLB debut patch card. I don't know. I mean, you'd have to live in Pittsburgh for that to mean anything. And even then, I mean, what they're offering. I guess you get. They said season tickets for life for 30 years behind home plate. That's pretty valuable, I guess. But all the other stuff, I mean, they're experiences. That you get to meet people and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, that card will sell for a lot of money. I don't see anybody taking that offer unless they're just like by chance a diehard Pirates fan pulls it. Jaden Reed, C.D. Lamb, Jack Youngblood. Dak Prescott, Brandon Aubrey, Stetson Bennett, Taysom Hill. And Taysom Hill, that guy just never goes away, does he? I guess he's still in that contract the Saints gave him after that breakout year he had. Gardner Minshew, Lucas Van Ness, Peter Skronsky, Christian McCaffrey. Kurt Warner, DTR, Kenneth Walker, Jahan Dotson. All right. Last shot, downtown, or a mythical. Tony Baselli, Tyree Wilson, Jair Brown, Richard Sherman. Lamar Jackson, Tank Bigsby, Trevor Lawrence, Khalil Mack. Dalton Schultz, Michael Wilson, Blue Scope for the Cardinals, Brian Breesy, Minka. Joe Mixon, Josh Downs, Gardner Minshew Silver, Jamal Williams. J.C. Horn, Brian Branch, Tua Silver, Chris Carter. Anquan Bolden, DJ Turner, Bijan, and Ryan Tannehill. Well, I was hoping for a glitter at least. I feel like the last case we did, we got a ton of hollows. We didn't see too many rookie hollows in this. A lot of cards. All right, let me recap. Get this sorted and we'll recap. All right. We've got Hendon Hooker, first year fresh. Bryce Young, Devon A-Chain, Lucas Van Ness, Tajay Spears, Jamari Connor, Tajay Spears, Jordan Addison, Best Tuddies, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, DJ Johnson, Jonathan Mingo, Jordan Addison, Felix Uzma, Cam Smith, Bryce Young, Nolan Smith, BJ Ojulari, Zay Flowers, Blue Scope, Zay Flowers Hollow, Darnell Washington, Michael Mayer, Rasheed Rice, CJ Stroud, Blue Scope, Clayton Tune, DJ Turner, Brian Branch, Bijan, Michael Wilson, Blue Scope, Tyree Wilson, Lucas Van Ness, Brandon Aubrey, Stetson Bennett, Jaden Reed. Young Ho Koo, Nolan Smith, Christian Gonzalez, Dalton Kincaid, DJ Johnson, Jacorian Bennett, Blue Scope, Roshan Johnson, CJ Stroud, Darnell Washington, Odell Beckham Silver, Tank Dell, Mekhi Blackman, Fioku Jr. for the Cowboys, Quentin Johnston, Stetson Bennett, Trenton Simpson, Dalton Kincaid, Justin Jefferson, Diamond Hands, DTR, Quentin Johnston, Aiden O'Connell, Jackson Smith, Jake Hayner, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Demario Douglas for the Patriots. All right, guys. Next thing up will be the White Sparkle Pack. We got 5 spots left in that, and then we're going to do some Contenders Optic. Like I said, I got this super cheap. Prices falling very, very low on these, so I thought it was well worth the price point. So we'll put some of those up after we fill the White Sparkle thing. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the night. If you're watching the fight, hopefully it's enjoyable. Maybe it'll be halfway decent. We'll see.